What is up, everybody? Brian here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If you remember last time, we had a little problem getting soft locked, and we still have that problem. But I figured out a way around it. So, you can thank Reddit, actually. Reddit solved the problem. But, housekeeping, we solved it. I gave away the gifts again. I noticed as I was trying to do the bug fix, the glitch fixes, that we didn't pick this up in Redcliffe, and I kind of wanted to pick it up so we can give it to Alistair, because who else would we give it to?
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Sorry, did you say something?
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
Oh, and I gotta level up for that? What? Get up the strength a little bit. Suppressing fire? Hampers foes, regular damage, encumbers target with... When this mode is active, the archer shots hamper foes. Each arrow deals regular damage and also encumbers the target with a temporary penalty to attack. Can be applied multiple times, that's awesome. Critical shot. Finding a chink in the target's defenses. The archer fires an arrow that, if aimed correctly, automatically scores a critical hit and gains a bonus to armor penetration. And then defensive fire. While active, the archer changes stance, receiving a bonus to defense but slowing the rate of fire. With the Master Archer talent, the defense bonus increases. Need more dexterity for this, but... critical shot would be good. I think I'm going to get Suppressing Fire. I think that's going to be really good for us. And in fact, I'll put that over this one. Yeah. So, also, we haven't read from the Codex in a little bit. So, we're going to do that. Desire Demon. In all my studies, I must say that the most intriguing was my interview with the Desire Demon. That the creature was willing to speak with me was a sign that this was no mere monster. Excuse my stutter, jeez. Mindlessly driven by its nature, but rather a rational being as interested in me as I was in it. It took a form that I would call female, though I had no doubt it could appear otherwise. I wondered if it appeared as it did because I wanted it to, or because I expected it to. She, and indeed I could only think of her as such now, smiled warmly at me and laughed, a musical sound that seemed to thrill my old heart. So frightened was I of this creature's legendary ability to twist the hearts of men, and so relieved was I when I looked across the table into her dark eyes. This was a fearsome creature of the Fade. But as I spoke with her, I slowly came to realize that this demon was merely as misunderstood as we mages are, ourselves. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, once of the Circle of Ravane, declared apostate in 920 Dragon. Of all the threats from beyond the veil, few are more insidious and deceptively deadly than the Desire Demon. In folklore, such demons are characterized as peddlers of lust, luring their prey into a sexual encounter only to be slain at the culmination. While Desire Demon can indeed deal in pleasure, in truth, they deal with any matter of desire that humans can possess. Wealth, power, and beauty, to name a few. Far more intelligent than the bestial hunger and rage demons, and more ambitious than the demons of sloth, these dark spirits are among the most skilled at tempting mages into possession. Many who serve the whims of a Desire Demon never realize it. They are manipulated by illusions and deceit, if not outright mind control, although these demons are reluctant to resort to such crude measures. Instead, they seem to take great pleasure in corruption. The greater the deceit, the greater their victory. Only demons of pride prove more fearsome opponents when roused. Their abilities to affect the mind allow them to assume disguises and even alter their environment to their purposes, not to mention the great strength and speed they possess if they should have to resort to more physical means. Most often a desire demon will attempt to bargain its way to freedom, if overpowered. Many stories exist that depict mages defeating desire demons to the point where a wish can be wrested from them. It should be noted that in such stories the demon almost always gets the upper hand, even when the mage thinks his wish has been granted. Rage Demon. Encountered in the Fade, the true form of a rage demon is a frightening sight, a thing of pure fire. Its body seemingly made of amorphous lava, and its eyes two pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The abilities of such a demon center on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire, and even firestorms that can affect entire areas. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than most other varieties. Their tactics are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade, when it's specifically summoned by a mage to do his bidding. Revenant. An entire unit of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first. Your perfection. But it appears that this is so. We have a survivor, and while at first I thought his ranting's pure exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The description of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those our brothers at Marna's Pell encountered almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade, an attack so quick that it was able to assault multiple opponents at once. Know your perfection. What we have here is indeed a revenant, and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Amara III, 571 Exalted. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it amongst the most powerful possessed opponents that one can face. Many possess spells, but most are armed and armored and prefer the use of their martial talents. They are weak against physical attacks, but regenerate quickly and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have the ability to strike multiple opponents surrounding them. Stay at range if possible and strike quickly. That is the only way to take such a creature down. Characters. Connor Guerin. I feel like I'm sleeping, but I guess I'm not. While most of the bands and Arls of Ferelden cart their children with them to the Landsmeet in the interest of eventually marrying them off, Connor has spent his entire life at Redcliffe. And it's hardly surprising. The child possesses a gift of magic. By law, he should have been taken to the Circle of Magi at the first sign. Abdicating his claim to Redcliffe, instead, the boy was kept out of public view and his magic hushed up, with disastrous results. All mages are beacons that attract the attention of Fade spirits. Because of this, they are trained and tested by the Circle to ensure that they can withstand attacks from malevolent Fade creatures that seek entry into the waking world. Untrained Connor drew the attention of a powerful demon that tore the veil asunder. To stop the demon's rampage, Connor was slain. Oh, there's another character. Was it Arlessa? Yeah. When her only son began to show signs of possessing magic, Isolde tried to cover it up, knowing that he would be taken from her by the Circle if found out. She hired an apostate mage to tutor him in secret, little knowing that her tutor was being paid to poison her husband. Eamon fell ill, and Connor, desperate, tried to use magic to save his father. Magic that attracted the attention of a demon. Unable to stop the demon, Connor was slain by Ashan. Alright. I figure we'll also take this chance to talk to the people in our camp.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
That he was like a father to you. I understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
He saved your life by sending you to the tower.
Yes. I know. I think he came from Hyever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. The Dalish don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
We bury them and plant a tree over their
That
remains.
sounds quite beautiful. Life, springing from death. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to Hyever with you when you
I'd
go.
like that. So would he, I think.
Why are we stopping?
We're working together. I think I should get to know
There are
you.
darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
I need to know if I can trust you at my
I am
back.
Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
I've never seen a Kunari before. Tell me about your
No.
people. No? Why
People
not?
are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
A little hostile, aren't
Many
we?
humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
So this is you being calm and
Couldn't you
helpful?
tell?
Are you alright? You were in that cage for
You are
weeks.
concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight.
You said you were in the
I
army?
am.
What made you decide to become a soldier?
Decide. I am a Sten of the Beresad. I did not choose to be who I am any more than you did.
Why would the Kunari send
The
soldiers here?
Antam are the eyes, hands, and mouth of the Kunari. We are how my people know the world.
Doesn't that make your view of things a little
Compared to
skewed?
what?
Well, good question.
What does anyone truly know of the world? The world changes. We change. The Antam observe what we can, just as you do. There is no point to this. We are keeping the Darkspawn waiting.
What's your hurry?
What a strange language you speak. You say hurry, where I would say duty.
It's not your duty to handle the blight,
No,
though.
it is yours, and you are chatting with me instead.
We should get
As you
moving.
wish. You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Callow? You thought I was callow?
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Why did I let you out of that cage
I
again?
have wondered that myself. It is one of the many things I find puzzling about your behavior.
Well, I find plenty of things puzzling about you, too.
What is there to be puzzled by? I'm a simple creature. I like swords. I follow orders. There's nothing else to know about me.
You like swords? Me
I
too.
knew there had to be some reason I continued to travel with you. In any case, we should go now.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
You just don't seem like, no. They don't teach you to fight. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do
Did
they?
you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Affirm?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
So your skills were learned before your time in the Chantry?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Okay. And one more. And then we might talk to Alistair again. Because he, oh, and the dog.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
How did you become a shape changer?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
But it's just a legend, right?
So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well? Oh, actually, let's do something more to the character. There have been Dalish keepers who use similar magic.
Then I have no doubt your people do much to keep their talents well hidden from humans. I wonder if I was to ask one of your keepers of the origin of their magics, if there would be any relation to what I was taught.
That would be intriguing,
I may
wouldn't
even
it?
ask my mother about it someday, though I doubt she would tell the truth of it even so. Such is her way.
Can you change into other human forms as
The
well?
form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer?
Anyone with sufficient will. But the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed.
Do you spend a lot of time as an
There
animal?
were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
And what do other animals think of you when you're changed?
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
That would just make you angry, I think.
No doubt it would. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you
Ask
something.
away.
What can a Templar do, exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So, couldn't others learn these talents?
Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your
What?
furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Alright. So I'm gonna see if this fixed by talking to people. And if not,
Yes.
I have a workaround.
Indeed.
It's okay. Okay, so it didn't. So, teaching lesson, you ever play this game if you like it after I play it. Go to your map, press Y for the map of Ferelden, it'll take you. You can fast travel from your party camp. Any place on the map. Oh.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
We're gonna rush them and spring your own ambush for a
Time more
change.
practice. Oh, right. I'm off. Going.
Oh, and I just shot open a barricade. Alright.
Yes.
Why is Sten almost dead?
Oh, right. Cross me and you shall pay!
It's okay, that's what we do. That's why we have poultices.
Going. And I'm off.
Oh, he's just over here.
Oh, right.
Let's go.
Moving on.
Big ups. We did it. Finally. Some action, right? Spent 20 minutes doing pretty much nothing, although I think it's important for world building and getting to know the crew and all that.
Yes.
We are not alone. Really not alone.
Whoops. And done. Don't look now.
Oh yeah, trap detected. Some free XP right there.
Trap.
Hello?
So simple to see, really.
I was gonna say, bro's just sitting there.
Going.
Alright.
Oh, right.
Did he not hear what was going on? Okay. Well, we made it to Denerim.
All men are the work of our
And of course, we must check the Chanter's board, get some quests.
From the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
I probably should have read those.
Ham without provocation to the least of it.
Blessed.
are breaded and cursed by the Maker.
I don't know what I completed. I'm gonna be so honest. Did something get taken from my inventory? Oh, okay. That's why we're collecting those gall samples, by the way. Exclamation mark.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How do you know who I am?
Your likeness was passed around to the senior guardsman at the palace. I must say, the sketch didn't do you much justice. Don't worry, even if I believed the official story of what happened at Ostagar, I'm no fool. If I asked my men to apprehend you, they'd all run and cry big sobby tears in their courtesans' bosoms and leave me all alone to be skewered. Don't disturb the peace in the market, and that's well enough for me.
Well, actually, do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, Sergeant.
Warden. Happy hunting.
See, I like Sergeant Kylon. He understands it's not gonna work well.
I recognize you. From Ostagar. Andraste's blood. You're a Grey Warden. Duncan's apprentice. You killed my friend. And good King Cailan. I demand satisfaction, sir.
Logain's charges against the Wardens are false.
So you would compound slander on top of treason. You dare smear Terran Logain's word.
Use your wits. The Wardens would never help the Darkspawn.
The savior of Ferelden, Terran Logain, personally told me of the Warden's betrayal. Your betrayal. An uncommon traitor deserves no common death. We will meet on the field of honor, and my blade shall see justice done. Meet me in the back alley behind the Nod Noble Tavern. There we will duel.
Very well, if you insist on dying, you'll get your duel.
Make peace with the Maker, sir. These are your last moments.
Alright. There's the tavern.
Hey, the wonders of Thedas. Our Lehman once bought me a miniature Gollum doll here. When I was young. Really young.
Are you ready? I am no savage. I would not take advantage of you.
I'm ready. Let us fight one-on-one.
May the Divine look after you, sir. You've held yourself with honor. Begin.
Quick!
Oh, I missed. How did I miss point blank? Oh, I stunned him before that hit. That's huge. Bro's got massive armor.
We fight for honor.
Take that!
Greetings.
You fought with honor. Sir Landry couldn't have asked for a nobler death.
Okay. Brother Genetivi's home.
Yes? What are you doing here?
I'm looking for Brother Genetivi.
Brother Genetivi? Why?
Has he found Andraste's ashes? Our Lehman needs
He was
them.
on the trail of the Urn of Sacred Ashes, yes. Whether he found it, the Maker only knows. I haven't seen Brother Genitivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genitivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Why would searching for the urn lead him into danger?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genitivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genitivi, and they too have disappeared.
I'll succeed where they failed and get Genitivi back.
Don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where he went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
Good. I'll head for the inn immediately then.
Good luck. May you find the answers you seek.
We'll also
Dwarven crafts.
head over to the
Fine
Pearl.
Dwarven crafts, direct from Orzammar. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
Show me what you have.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
Well, I don't use a crossbow, so. Let's see. Is this an upgrade for anybody? The inside is marked with the seal of Smithhouse Taller. Made by skilled dwarven hands, every ring is a 6-in-1 mail, lies perfectly, every plate is flawlessly smooth, and equipped in a set with basic dwarven armor and dwarven armored gloves. Bonus to armor. I will sell the scale, the braid, the celerium. I don't think any of these Gorim's sword. 2 damage versus Darkspawn. Eh. His shield. Not nearly as good. I don't think any of these weapons are going to be upgrades. This might be better for Alistair. Might get him out of the heavy armor into more medium armor. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're using our sovereigns. I don't really care. Yeah, we'll get him in medium, because that's just going to suit him better. Then we'll head over to the Pearl.
It's done. Naturally.
And sort out that for them. For the guard captain.
Stop playing
That
games,
scamp
Isabella.
Kylon
We
sent
want
you,
our
right?
money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to.
The mercenaries
I
are
will give
right
you a
there.
chance to leave
If you're here
quietly.
about other things,
You
just
brazen
speak
hussy.
up.
Someone needs to put you in your place. She's too good.
Be off with you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. Fools.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to her after
Turn
this.
around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Men, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Logain's bad side, do we?
Tell Carlon I owe him one.
The Grey Warden. And I had heard that all the Ferelden Wardens were killed or exiled from this place. Oh, don't look so surprised. I've seen many of your kind in my journeys, and there is always something odd about you. But, Grey Warden or no, it is refreshing to see another woman who answers to no one.
I'm pleased to meet you,
Now,
too.
what can I do for you, my dear?
Your fighting skills are
I
impressive.
assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. It will take you years of practice to achieve true mastery of the style, but I can teach you the basics. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Alright. Wait, what's this? Are there no other ways for us to get to know each
Do
other?
you have something else in mind?
Let's go somewhere private and I could show you.
Do not take this the wrong way. I'm sure you are an impressive lover, but I have no desire for companionship as of right now. Now then, a drink. A round of wicked grace, else we have no agreement.
Alright, a
Have you
game
ever
then.
played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I will shuffle
Good.
the cards.
Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today.
Dexterity. Try to catch her hand while she's drawing a card.
Please, keep your hands to yourself. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. Serpents of deceit and avarice, songs of temerity and mercy. Not a great hand, but I still win. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet my match?
I wish to play again.
Ah, you're a good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Very
You
well.
shuffle them.
There. That should be sufficient. 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, the Knight of Dawn. Just what I wanted. Please?
Okay.
I have... Still undefeated after all these years. Will I never meet
You
my
only win
match?
'cause you're a cheat.
Now, there's no need for such petty accusations. You are simply an inexperienced player. You will get better with practice.
I've played your game. You're supposed to teach me
Not
now.
so fast, sweet thing. I'm not sure I know you yet. Come. Another game?
I suppose I could play you
You're a
again.
good sport. Another game, then. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good.
I will shuffle the cards.
Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. It looks like the deck is being kind to me today. Oh, I think I'm going to win this round. Ha! The Angel of Death card. The game is over. We must show our hands. 2 serpents, a song. Not bad. But the rest of your hand is rather pitiable. I have 4 knights. Roses, ages, sacrifice, and wisdom. It beats your hand. Still undefeated after all these years. Will I... before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Good. Go.
Okay, I'm pressing X to skip some dialogue so we can get through this.
A wonderful... We seem to have run...
Continue. Try again. There we go. Should have known you weren't the honest type.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Teach me now.
We will need some space for this.
I think that's just a skill I already learned, but it's alright.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy. An enemy lies ahead.
Wipe them out quickly.
Well.
Drop me and you shall pay! Tisk, tisk!
Gotcha!
Oh, right. And I'm off. Oh, this should be good.
Whole mob over there and my squad's just here.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Alright.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
So I think this is part of the Chanter's Ward's quest with the back alley gangs.
Take that!
Yes.
Alright, that's it!
And I'm off. Yes. Are you daft?
Alright. So up here is or back the way we came? It's back the way we came. Yeah, we'll do a couple of quests here in Denerim, and then next time we're gonna go to Lake Calenhad and search for Brother Genevieve.
Get him!
Yes.
You are for it! Hey, watch it!
And I'm off. How about you then?
Yeah!
Damn.
Over with.
Oh, nope, let's not get stuck. Let's... Oh boy. Okay. To the rundown back street.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down! Boss says kill him!
An enemy lies ahead.
Let's see. Which one first?
Okay.
Let's do this quickly, shall we? Oh, look, he wants to fight. Whoops! Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Sten coming to our rescue.
Going.
Bro's just waving his arms over there.
Oh, right. Not bad.
Blocked by what?
And I'm off.
You called. As you wish.
Nope. Just trying to loot. But we will. Yeah, we're gonna have to put points into Constitution. For Sten, because we need his health to not drain so quickly. Stunning blows. Character's fondness for massive two-handed weapons means that each attack offers a chance to stun the opponent due to the sheer weight behind the blow. And Sunder armor. Character aims a destructive blow at the target's armor and natural defenses. The attack deals more normal damage, but also damages the armor unless the target passes a physical resistance check. We're gonna go with stunning blows. That's a good one. I see a little exclamation mark, which means Sir Frieden.
Success.
That is something we cannot accomplish because I believe it takes us to the Alien Age, if I remember the quest.
Yes.
But we'll go to this deserted building. So while we're waiting, because this is going to be the last thing we do, we're going to start this, and we're not going to finish this time. We're close to the end. Is your comment for the day, our question or comment, is bow versus crossbow? Because this character uses bow, but there are crossbows in the game. I just decided to use a bow.
Now.
But bow or crossbow?
Really not alone.
And my health got drained by that mage.
Wipe them out.
Blood mage. Wonderful. Oh! Sten just took his head off. Okay.
Time to play. Ha-ha!
Understand. Steel helmet. Cool, I guess.
It's done, naturally.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop
Oh.
for lunch, too.
Yo, bro is zooming. Look at the blue he's got on. Coming off of him.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Don't go there. 'Cause we got a tripwire. Oh. He's got yellow in his name.
Oh!
Scary.
If you insist. Yes.
Oh, blocked. Okay.
Right.
I like how they're just sitting up there passively waiting.
Don't look now. I am your death. And I'm off. All right, I'm game.
All right.
Performed as I expected.
All right. Let's see if there's anything on this guy, and then we'll upgrade Morrigan. Oh, magic's pretty high, so we're gonna go Constitution because I don't want her dying. Did I get a heal? I did. So we're gonna go Tempest. It's a little loot room.
Moving on.
Nice.
Trap. So simple to see, really.
Where is bro running?
And I'm off.
All right.
Done.
Nope, no.
What do you
don't
wish of
sip
me?
on it. Okay, nope.
Yes.
Oh, bro just appeared.
All right, I'm game.
All right.
Success. It's done, naturally.
All right. Well, that is gonna do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love making these videos. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I hope I wasn't muted this whole time, because my microphone was up just a little bit. So I hope I wasn't muted. That would be really boring if I was. But I digress. Like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. No long spiel today. Just, yeah, just that.